Welcome everybody to some of the best Fallout 4 mods on the PS4. This episode is going to be a mashup of two different Fallout 4 weapon mods mashed together, smashed together. It's all about the weapons here today. So I had Piper back here. She's holding it down, but she's been making fun of my weaponry, saying it's the same old, same old. Well, guess what? We got Wacky Weapons coming our way. This is the Wacky Weapons Workshop Complete Edition. If you got all the DLC like I do, I'm big man on campus here with all my DLC and everything else like that. You get that Wacky Weapon Complete Edition and the John Marston 44 Seeking Bullet / Deadeye mod. I'm not going to be using the 44, okay? That's the same old, same old. We are creating something new here with this Wacky Weapon Workbench. You can really blend together different types of weapons into one and create something completely new here. Okay, I'm going to trick it out here for Piper and all you guys out here too. Maybe you can get some ideas. What you want to do is go to Diamond City, go to the little doctor's chemistry bench over here, and you can see right here, he's got recipes for wacky everything. Wacky Chinese sword, wacky deathclaw, wacky every double barrel shotgun. That's what I was working with before. I'm thinking about tricking out a shotgun here, but you can really get wacky with every type of weapon you have here. What you want to do is just, choose one of these or as many as you want, and once you cook it up there, you're going to have the ability to get wacky with this weaponry here and customize it and really fuse together different parts and everything like this. It really opens up the game. If we're talking about weapon customization, you can't get any more customizable than this here, really. You got to get this mod here to check it out. So as you can see there, I cooked up the wacky shotgun, but then you got to bring it over to the workbench. So I went to my gun store here and brought up my wacky shotgun here, and then you can start then really getting into the customization of it all. As you can see here, anything with a triple W there, that stands for Wacky Weapon Workbench or something like that. Anything with that label on it, you can customize here. So I'm starting with the receiver right now. So, this is a shotgun, but I want to make it look a little wacky. So I got all kinds of different grips too, as well, barrels. We're going to be customizing everything out here. And this ain't the only weapon I'm going to be customizing. We got 3 coming up here on this episode, so they get wackier and wackier as it goes on. So stay tuned till the end here. As you can see, I got a nice little handle on the thing. I got a new receiver. It's looking like a brand new weapon. I'm using parts. Look, you can put alien parts on the goddamn thing if you really want to. There's all kinds of different mashups you can do within the weapon workbench here. So check it out. I'm thinking, man, let me get a big old barrel. I want this thing to look tough. Maybe not a barrel quite that big. I'm not gonna put the goddamn cannon barrel on the thing, but I like the grip here. Still, I'm keeping that wood grain kind of vibe with it from the sawed-off shotgun, but it's a brand new grip. It's got a little handle up there and everything like that, just in case, the shotgun starts getting a little squirrely. I can hold on to the handle or whatever the heck that is up there. I don't really know. I'm not super into guns and stuff like that. Only in video games, guys. I did a little airsoft, a little paintball, and I don't know nothing about nothing, but I do know that I like what I'm seeing here in the game in Fallout 4. I like all the different options. Not every piece will work together well, but you just got to find which ones do work for what you're going with, what you're working with, and really just kind of feel it out here. So I'm looking for a nice big meaty barrel here that's really going to be able to, look intimidating out here. This is a shotgun. It's going to have quite a good spread on it here. So right now, I think I'm going with the armor piercing. Imagine that, an armor piercing shotgun. Good Lord. This thing's going to be tough out here. And now we're going to go on to the grip. Alright, I like that wood grain grip, but we're going to go with something a little different here. Let's see. I like that assault short stock there. You can put that thing right up on your shoulder and really just blast away at the enemies out here in Fallout 4. Getting away from the original look here. As you can see, it looks like a brand new weapon. But it's the same old shotgun here. There are a little bit of mods that we can put on here later on to, soup it up a little bit, give us different attributes and stuff like that. Right now I'm putting a sight on there. That's right, I'm putting a sight on a shotgun because it's getting wacky out here. You said this was a wacky workbench, so I'm going to get wacky with it. I'm putting a big old sight on the shotgun just in case, I really want to see you real up close and personal. If you ain't close enough, I'm going to get even closer to you with the shot and then with the sight and then really shotgun stuff out here, so watch out. Now as you can see here, the name is changing. This is a recon armor piercing automatic wacky double barrel shotgun we have here. I need to customize the name as well. I need to come up with a better name. If you have a good name for this one, leave a comment below. Let me know what I should name the shotgun here. And I'm going, I kind of like this paint scheme here. I don't want nothing too wacky on this one because, like I said, I like the wood grain. I want to keep that on there. This thing's looking tough, so I think I'm going to go with that. Here we got some mods, some upgrades, 50% more limb damage. I want this thing to really be packing a punch here. So I'm going to go with that 50% limb damage, I think. I think I'm going to go with that. And test her out here shortly. You got some legendary slots as well. I think you can only have one. I don't know if these stack. I tried stacking them. I don't know. You guys need to get in there and figure it out better for yourselves. This is the first time I was working with the thing, but I like what I'm seeing here. There's more that I can get in there and figure out later, but right now we got a pretty good start here. Here it is, and look at the sight on that thing. It looks like me and Piper are about to film a movie out here. I like that. And now I'm gonna go shoot the tree before I take it out into the field. There we go, man. This thing blasts. And now I'm going to go back. It's time to build another weapon here. This is weapon 2 of 3, and it's going to get, like I said, wackier and wackier. So I noticed there's some alien blasters. That's pretty wacky out here. So I think I'm going to go with maybe an alien blaster, or there's the wacky acid soaker. Maybe go for like a super soaker type deal. Let's see here. Animatronic alien blaster. I don't even know what that means, but so we got the wacky acid soaker now, and we're gonna start with the receiver. Doesn't look like it's changing much on the acid soaker. I didn't have a whole lot to choose from there. I'm not sure if I wasn't doing something right. Probably wasn't doing something right, but not a whole lot that was changing on this little acid soaker. But I thought it was so cool that I had one. I thought, you know what, let me just go ahead and change the paint. Like a little squirt gun, but it squirts acid. That's probably going to be about all I can do to this one. I don't know. Here's some legendary effects. Oh, that's right. Okay, so remember, we downloaded the Deadeye, the John Marston, the Red Dead Redemption mod here. So what I ended up doing was putting the Deadeye on this gun here. There it is, Deadeye, WWW. Time slows down for a moment while aiming. So I'm going to be super soaking people in slow motion out here. You gotta love that. So this is where the 2 mods are starting to come together now. So I threw that Deadeye on there, and let's see. This is what is that? A Deadeye Wacky Acid Soaker is what it's called now. But if you guys have maybe a shorter, simpler name that kind of sums up the whole deal or something like that, a simpler name for the gun, let me know in the comments below on that one. So I ended up picking up the alien blaster as well. Now I'm going to trick that thing out, and then we're going to take it into the field, and I'm going to show you guys how these weapons work. So this thing's already looking pretty wacky, but it gets wackier. You got to love that. So, man, this mod is just so much fun to mix and match different weapon parts with. This should have been in the base game, guys, but you know what? These modders, man, are just, they always come up with something new, and they're keeping it fresh years and years later. This game never gets old. I'm telling you guys, when you think, man, I did everything. No, there's new stuff, there's new mods, things that make the game even better, man. These developers, they don't have, look at this right here, now we're getting wacky. These developers don't have years and years upon years and years to keep working on this thing. That's why most games, I think, need to have a mod system in place for people to really keep sprucing it up, because it just makes the game better and better and better the longer the years go on. So you gotta love that here. I put a what was that, man? That it looks like a goddamn robot now. I'm looking for a sight. Now these sights, man, there's some that don't match up all that good though, but the majority of them work. I gotta say, look, most of these would fit on there pretty good now. Look at that, man. This thing looks like it's ready to launch off into outer space, guys. Once I get this sight on here, you guys are going to see there's a whole lot of options here, a whole lot of sights to go through. The possibilities and the combinations are nearly endless out here with this mod. You gotta love that. I'm going to go with the night vision alien scope there, and now we got to change the color on it, make it even wackier. So how do we do that? Let's see here. Where was it? There it is. Now it really looks like some kind of robotic thing from outer space. Come up with a good name for this one too, and I might choose it as my official name of this weapon here within the game. Let me know in the comments below. Now it's time to have some fun out here. It's time to really take these things out. So let's see what we got here. Here they are in my inventory now. Looks like somebody peed in the goddamn squirt gun, and now they're squirting pee all over people, or Mountain Dew or something. But this is acid out here, even worse than all that. So that's what we're doing out here. Piper needs to watch out here. I got acid in this thing, girl. Don't try to squirt me with this being all cute, because it's acid, okay? This ain't Mountain Dew. Now, here is the alien blaster there. And it's got, yep, night vision and everything. It's beautiful. You gotta love that. So I'm just doing a little target practice here. There's my statue in the arcade. I'm gonna shoot her up a little bit there. Take some target practice before I really get to some actual, enemies out here. So let me test the super soaker on her. There we go. Okay, it's working good. Man, these statues are built tough. These enemies aren't going to be as lucky, though, I'll tell you that. I don't know if you're seeing the slow motion effect there, but you'll see it in full effect here. Here we are in the field. We got a big old enemy out here. There's a slow-mo effect. You can see that pretty good. It wears off a bit there, but you got to love that, man. You can really dial in that aim there with the slow motion. I feel like I'm playing Max Payne or Wet or something like that. I know this enemy's getting wet with acid right now, but I love games that have slow motion, bullet time, the Matrix, all that. So here is the alien blaster here. Hit him with a Molotov, and now I'm finishing it up with, oh dang, look at the weaponry on this dude. He's got a big old melee weapon. He's throwing rocks at me and everything. But this thing's really blasting, man. This guy is a sponge, though. Let me tell you, this guy is big. He can take a lot of hits here. But we're going to take him down, me and Piper, one way or another. There he is, blocking and everything. This is a cool, I don't think I've ever seen this enemy before. I haven't ran into him. There's all kinds of new stuff I'm discovering out here in Fallout 4 still. Until a new Fallout comes out, man, I'm rocking with this one here. Look at that. We took him down there. As you can see, this alien blaster is pretty tough. It took down that super mutant pretty quick there. We've got some robots rolling in here. And there you have it, man. Look at I love the bullet time. And now we're going to get into some more of the acid super soaker coming up here. You got to see this, the slow motion effect. You really get the full effect here in a minute. Stay tuned here. These super mutants, they don't like that alien blaster, let me tell you. But I like to switch it up here, so let's see this. Look at this slow motion. You can jump in slow motion as well. There I am, leaping off the thing, trying to get all fancy and everything. Man, I'm styling and I'm dying out here. Styling, profiling, and dying. But at least you got a good view of how all the weapons work and everything like that. And man, I highly recommend these two mods. Hope you enjoyed the mashup of them here. They work well together. You can customize just about anything your heart desires, and then watch all the glory of it in slow motion. So enjoy that. Also on that Deadeye John Marston mod, there's like homing bullets and stuff like that. I don't need all that, okay? I don't want easy mode turned on for me, so I didn't use that. But there is more to that mod as well if you want to check that out. And until next time, this has been Rusty Pfluger. Rusty Pfluger, over and out.